COVID-19, the pandemic is a political tool for Indonesia. Take action or stay still. The article COVID-19, Indonesia becomes global epicenter of the pandemic is a research article from A Year of Crisis, Development and Democratic Decline written by Eva Warburton. It is about devastating wave of COVID-19 infections that cast a long shadow over all political and economic development in Indonesia 2021. Indonesia has become the pandemic's epicenter, surpassing Brazil and India in new cases and deaths. This article begins with an introduction to Indonesia's highest number of COVID-19 cases and concludes with WHO data and assessment of cases and deaths during the third wave of the pandemic in Southern Asia in July 2021. Moreover, the controversial Omnibus Law on Job Creation signed by the President illustrates this dilemma. Wehler 2021. This law revised 76 statutes, reducing business red tape and encouraging investment. In a study by Sana Jeffrey 2021, the central government's denial and dysfunction was eventually to blame for the devastating health crisis of 2021. Michael Wehler also stated in this journal's previous year-end analysis that the health minister at that time, Terawan Agus Putranto, made an embarrassing statement. He made a statement that said pastor and pray can help and shield Indonesia from the illness even though the virus spread really fast in a short of time. His statement got criticism by a lot of people and Jokowi removed Terawan in October. While promoting this strategy, the president gave key management to individuals with position and background primarily in the economic sector. For instance, the Committee of Managing COVID-19 has been led by two ministers with economic portfolios, first Erlangga Hartarto and then Luhut Panjaitan. One of the key turning points in the demise of Indonesian democracy (KPK) was the government's cleansing of the Corruption Eradication Commission in 2021. According to Wehler 2021, the Jokowi administration created a narrative that radical Islamists had filtered certain KPK division against the backdrop of growing ideological fragmentation between pluralist and Islamist political camps. Regional politics, Eva Warburton explained that access to vaccine became a significant geopolitical concern in 2021 due to Delta widespread distribution in the region, especially in light of rising US-China tension in the Indo-Pacific. For quick access to vaccine, Indonesia further deepens its economic ties with the superpowers. Also, Walden 2021 stated that while many countries in the region would prefer to rely on something other than China's supplies, they had little choice for much of 2021 due to US efforts to deliver vaccines to the region being far slower in contrast. China's long-standing aspiration in the South China Sea cannot be isolated from its vaccine diplomacy in nations like Indonesia. Through the theory of international relations, President Jokowi's business-first approach can be seen as Marxism theory. Marx is referring to the social and political competition that exists between different classes as the struggle, and this competition is continuous. China's pandemic diplomacy helped in defrosting relations between China and Indonesia. Indonesia turned to China for quick access to vaccines, deepening its economic relationship with the superpowers. Despite the fact that the Sinovac vaccine is less effective, Indonesia continues to favor China in order to benefit significantly from economic relations with China, where Beijing remains Jakarta's top trading partner. Indonesia is also known as a liberal democratic country, and the crisis has become a means for political and commercial elites to consolidate power and wealth further. According to Article 207 of the Criminal Code, they will be subjected to detainment for a maximum of 1 year and 6 months. This law aims to create a sense of security among the community using the internet. In my opinion, the author has explained the topic well. The author has been quiet throughout, and his writing is beneficial because with this article, readers can realize and understand that formulating policies in dealing with a problem must be very careful and appropriate. Generally, this article is the most useful and best research ever written. The data has been well analyzed with the support of research evidence from health and economy experts. However, as a whole, this article can be used as reference for students in the field of international relations to formulate and implement a policy suitable for the country's current state, and also as a reference for policymakers as well as the general public.